Okay, so if any of you know, if any of you that really like Minecraft, you would know by now that there is going to be a mob vote. And my current favorite as of now would be the Moobloom, which is... Oh, we got a baby. Neat. Okay, so... Oh, Jesus. There we go, an adult. So they would act like mushrooms, possibly be able to be bred or something, but in the way that a mushroom getting struck by lightning causes a brown mushroom. I think that these would like change colors into one of the many like flowers. Like it would be maybe white or blue or gray or pink, or maybe if you feed them a certain flower, which could possibly be something you can do, they turn into that flower. Now, oh, that was weird. Now I actually have the flower that's on their back. So far, I believe it will be called like a buttercup or a sunflower. This is a mod that I actually found online, okay? I didn't create this, but I do like the fact that it's called a buttercup. That could be a very creative name for this. Creative is within quotation marks, of course, because, I mean, come on. Now, so what they would do is, since in the thing it was shown that that bees like them, hold on, let me just... they would essentially, bees would come over, and they would get pollination from the bloom, the Mooblooms, but they would it would take them a bit. It would be faster than actual flowers, but it would take them a bit for the children, and for the adults it would be, I'm thinking, like kind of close to instant. So then the bees would just like follow the Mooblooms around, and essentially if you hit a Moobloom, they would get angry, kind of like what would happen if you hit them. They're essentially like one and the same. Now, we do know that they're going to be in the flower forests. So, another thing I was thinking they could do... Hold on, I gotta bring this guy over. Hey, friendo. Come on. Let's go. You're gonna help me make a video. Yeah, sir. Okay, there we go. We got them. Okay, let's go over here. So another thing I was thinking they could do is they could also be pollinated by the bees. Here, bee, come here. They could be pollinated by the bees, and then just like that, it would be kind of like bone meal and pollination from bees on plants and crops and stuff like that. Except it definitely wouldn't do that. It would just do it to plants and crops, like kind of like how bees are now. But these would be much more controlled and, you know, easy to maintain. No, wait, that was the wrong one. There we go. So you can feed them, and, you know, they breed, and obviously. So what I was also thinking was you could either take like a glass bottle, and you could get honey bottles from that a lot easier. Or you could just milk them and you'd get like a specific kind of milk, like sweet milk or something along those lines. Something that not only gets rid of status effects, but also fills up your hunger, kind of like how a honey bottle would. But you can only do it when they're pollinated, otherwise it's just normal milk. That way it's not... You can't just like have a farm of them. But kind of like with mushrooms, I imagine you can shear them and they'd get rid of the flowers, and then, you know, there you go back to being normal everyday cows. Apparently you can't hear the children. Kind of like how you can do with these guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I would like to see is, so what I did notice about this is that the buttercups kind of look like just smaller sunflowers in a way. Okay, so what I would kind of want to see is maybe, like, okay, maybe in the trailer, you could possibly, like, feed them, like a sunflower, because, like I said, they kind of look just like bigger smaller sunflowers. You can feed them a sunflower, because if you didn't see the trailer, it actually shows a giant Moobloom, and that could be like a size thing, but you'd have to feed them a specific amount. Too many wouldn't do anything. Too few wouldn't do anything. You gotta feed them the exact amount, wait a couple seconds, and then boom, they grow kind of like the giant zombies. So yeah, like these guys would, hey, bee man. Okay. They would come over here and they would like see, this guy's already pollinated. If they are already pollinated, they come over here to the Mooblooms and they would like pollinate them. And then the Mooblooms themselves pollinate. So I think this has some real potential to be like a really fun idea. I've always thought the mushroom was just kind of weird. I mean, like, I do like the fact that you can milk them and you get mushroom stew, but I didn't really like the look of it. But now with these things, I think we have some real potential, like, for growth. I think this could be the mushroom done right. I never really liked how the mushroom looked. It just felt kind of ugly, and even the cow didn't really feel right. But, like, the spots on this thing look nice. They look clean. They look clear. I can tell they, like, look at these. These feel like splotches more than they are spots, which is not what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be, like, those spots for texture. And I would love it if they could breed, maybe. I mean, like, it would just make a normal cow no matter what you bred with what, but it would be cool. And maybe add a feature in where you can, like, turn them into, you know, like, if you feed the cow mushroom stew, it turns into it, and if you feed it like a honey bottle, then it turns into the Moobloom. Now again, I do believe that this would kind of be overpowered if you could just, you know, get an infinite supply without ever making any bees angry. But I mean, like, seeing as the biome they spawn in is rare to begin with, I think it's gonna be kind of balanced out. I mean, it's very hard to find a flower forest. And it would be really amazing if all this stuff could actually be in-game. Because, like, then there would be definitely people who set up, like, cow farms. You know, where you can get the milk, the sweet milk, the honey, and the... I get that that'll make mushrooms seem a lot worse, but, I mean, like, to be fair, they're not that great. Mushrooms don't have that much they can really do. I think that's pretty much what Minecraft is going for when they decided to make the Moobloom. Because mushrooms don't really do much. I mean, like, you can shear them and get the mushroom off their back, but I mean, even the mushrooms aren't that useful. You could potentially get mushroom stew, which is very hard to come by because, you know, like, all of the mushrooms, both of the mushrooms are very hard to find. You can pretty much only find one in taigas, and that's the brown mushroom. And I also like the variant. That might have come with the mod. That's not my fault. Okay. I also like the variant that it has. I mean, like, you can turn it to brown. That's what I was saying. You could, like, change the color of the Moobloom. I feel like that would be a really fun idea. Or maybe the whole growing thing happens when they get struck by lightning and there is no color variant. I get that that people might get a little upset about that. But to be fair, there's bound to be people that are upset that the glowing squid didn't get chosen, or the Iceologer didn't get chosen. And the Iceologer supposedly would be like, you could drop ice on your head. Supposedly that's what it does. It's just a new villager variant that would, because a lot of people have been wanting a mountain update, and I don't doubt that they'll do that. But here's the thing. They're gonna do that anyways. This mob vote is literally just to have a new mob added in, and maybe a couple features that will go with it. Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, that's pretty much it. The Moobloom, I think, is probably one of the best mob designs ever. And I get that there are going to be people that say, oh no, I get the glowing squid. That's kind of cool. But don't you think it's kind of dumb? I mean, all it is another squid that glows. And I get that you can say, oh, but this is another mushroom, but it's flowers. Yes, but this could add a new flower into the game. This could add a new crop growth way into the game without just using bone meal. And this could add like a new kind of milk into the game, which, I mean, like, milk is great. It's very useful, but I mean, when you can't actually carry around more than one. Yeah, see, you can't carry around more than one in a slot. This could, I'm not saying they'll do that with this, but look, I think this has potential, and I think that Minecraft should make it. If not now, later. Definitely later. I mean, they've had this in the mob votes before. They've had this in Minecraft before. People remember it. People are like, oh, hey, I remember that thing. Oh, that was so cool. That's why I feel like this is going to win. And I get that people are going to be upset about that, but I mean, the glowing squid doesn't really have that much on it, and people are probably going to be upset that they chose Iceologer instead of Illusioner to add in. But still, I feel like this could be a really solid mob choice. I mean, obviously, I'm just saying that because it's the first one they actually gave detail for so far. But I hope on Friday that you choose this thing, because I really like it, and you should too. It's amazing. I really like it, like a lot. Okay, bye. Oh, wait, no, sorry. And as always, hey, no, get over here. Don't, say it with me. Don't be dumb. Oh, see, look at this. You can't look at these faces and say, I don't like it. No. You have to say, I love this. This is my favorite thing. Alright, bye.